All right, I was in the middle of humming a Christmas song. What can I tell you? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. It's FU Friday as we wait for that sun to come up behind me. Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope you're going to have a good weekend. Let us know in the chat what bothered you this week. That would be greatly appreciated. Helps the show. All right. And with that, I filled up my coffee way too high today. First sip of the morning, bitches. And the first words of the day. We got a polar vortex happening today. Polar vortex. With that, you know what? I'm going to just put Tony P right on the screen. Tony, put that down, bro. It's too early. Are you awake and baking for real?
Waking and baking every day of my life, baby.
All right. What does your coffee mug say there, sir? Coffee makes me poop. All right. I got a boring Niagara Falls coffee mug.
Niagara Falls, Frankie. Niagara Falls.
Oh, ignore the Starbucks though. Starbucks makes a very good coffee mug, but I hate their coffee. So
I disagree. I think I have a Starbucks coffee mug, and they went to shit in 2 weeks. Everything got scratched up and cracked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
I have to go through my coffee mugs. It's going to be a big deal. Which ones to throw away? I got 50 of them, and I'm like, we don't need all. We use me and my wife. That's it.
I get it, bro. I got like 30 of them too. Yeah, and some have chips, and some's my favorite, and I can't throw it out. And
right. So I'm gonna have to do that. Maybe I could give them away. I'll bring them to live at Gephardt, and we'll.
You shouldn't give them away. You should auction them off, man. People
auction them off. All right, make a few bucks. I like that. I like how you think. It's a polar vortex here in New York City. My God, I woke up. It's 21 degrees.
Yeah, man.
This is the coldest day in 10 months in New York City. Oh my God!
I walked my dogs in this stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, you already walked your dogs?
I already walked my dogs, bro. They I'm up in the morning. They got to be walked. They're walked and fed and all that good stuff.
Oh my God! No, my dog is still sleeping in, man. He sleeps in with the wife. I don't walk him until about 8:30 in the morning.
No. If I left one of my dogs, she would sleep till noon. My dog would sleep forever. Yeah, but
no. Let me teach you. Let me teach you.
What are you going to teach me, bro? I'm at work by 8:30.
Let me teach you.
There is no teaching.
Yeah, I'm the dog whisperer. Listen to me.
I'm listening, bro.
The longer you wait in the morning to walk the dog, the sooner they poop, especially when it's 21 degrees out, Tony P.
Listen,
I mean, if it's a balmy 80, I don't care. I'll take the walk. It's lovely. I like that.
Listen, I have Greek dogs. You understand?
What's
and my dogs are trained. They know. We go outside, we poop, we come back home. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They don't have a special spot that they have to get to. The special spot for my dog is the furthest I walk away from this building, that's his special spot. And he will not go until then. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Look at all these other places. Just snip it out. Any one of these spots would be good.
You don't like it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, bro. Yeah, well, listen, man. We all have our rituals. So let the dog have his ritual. If the dog wants to walk you to fucking Chinatown so he can take a shit, let him.
Well, fair enough. I mean, then I get a little, sad for him because it's what he looks forward to. That's why he doesn't want to poop right away. It's a whole thing. He's got to lick other dogs' pees. He's got to lick balls. He's got to sniff asses.
I get it. Just let him be.
He's got his whole routine. That's all he cares about. He'll never go to school.
Yeah, but he has such a great life. Think about it. Think about your life. If you would the only thing you had to do was wake up, use the bathroom, sniff some stuff.
Oh God, can you imagine if that was acceptable in society where you just get to sniff
buttholes?
I mean,
come on, I'm not going around sniffing buttholes. We did that when we were like 5, man.
I get it though. I wish I had a dog when I was single because I get it now. All of a sudden your dog, there's a hot girl walking into her dog, and your dog, goes up to that dog and is sniffing and licking genitals.
1,000%.
I think that's a turn on for everybody, and it's a good first move to get some dates.
There was a girl by Gephardt the other night. She was walking around a little Boston Terrier, brown and white Boston Terrier, very attractive girl. But she was looking for something because she went one way, then she went the other way. I played with the dog a little bit, then she left, then she came back. You know, she's looking for an Upper West Sider with money, probably.
Oh, damn! All right. It is. I gotta tell the people it's bread bag weather today. Do you know what bread bag weather is?
I don't know what bread bag weather is.
You don't know what bread bag weather is?
I don't, bro. I'm telling you, I don't. I've never heard of it before in my life.
It's bread bag weather. I'm gonna just let that one sit there for a little while. All right, it's bread bag weather. Okay. Do you have any FUs today, Tony P? Also, I think we got super moon. Huh?
Did you see the super moon tonight?
I didn't see no. I didn't see no super moon.
The brightest moon. It's not going to be that bright or hanging low in another 20 years, man.
Oh, that's cute. Good for the super moon. No, yesterday when I woke up to the west, I looked out my window, and I guess it was the day before the super moon because the moon was hanging low and it was very, very yellow. Very yellow. It almost looked like a mini sun in the sky.
This was bright today. Like I said, I felt like it was daytime walking my dogs. It wasn't that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Let's get Ron. Ron the waiter. Ron. Hi, Ron. You're late, Ron.
I'm exactly on time.
No, you're not.
That's how I look at it.
No, you can't look at it that way. You're 6 minutes late. 6 minutes late. I'm going to dock you 6 minutes pay.
Are you growing a mustache, Ron?
Oh, mustache. All right, here's the thing.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to do a little Fu Manchu. I don't know, dude.
Let it go.
Does it make me look like dirty? Do I look dirty?
Yeah, well, you look dirty anyway. So I'm digging this.
Wait a minute. Oh my God, you have one too.
I have a full beard. He's just got
a beard. No, you got to go Fu Manchu, Ron.
1,000%. 1,000%, bro.
It'll work on you, brother. It'll work on you.
And start
honestly,
wearing a bandana.
Anything's gonna work on me. Look at this.
No, not anything, Ron.
Look at this punum. Look at this punum. That's Yiddish for face.
Know why the Fu Manchu will work on you? You could turn into evil Ron. When Ben Stiller had to play evil in one of his terrible movies, he went with the Fu Manchu or the mustache, and now you're sitting there going, "Oh, this is evil Ben Stiller."
Yeah, that's right. When he owned a gym, right?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the Ben Stiller movies. They're exhaustingly bad. Hey, Ron, do you know what bread bag weather is?
Say it again.
Bread bag weather.
No.
All right, you didn't grow up poor. All right, it's freezing out.
So hold on a second. Let me get one thing. You'd go pick up the warm bread and put it in your coat when you walked back?
No.
Okay, well, sorry.
No, bread bag weather is when you're.
I didn't even guess.
Well, you'll go. Oh, okay. You know, when you grew up as one of 7, 8, 9 kids, they don't have the money to get everybody winter gear. They didn't have the money. Plus, we had real winters back then.
Oh, you stole it.
We didn't know. We would put our socks on, right? Then we would put bread bags on, and then we would squeeze into our sneakers, and voila, winter boots, bitches. Winter boots for everybody.
I get it. Yeah.
Growing up, going to school in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We wore, what's it called? Galoshes? You know those rubber things you put over your shoes? Galoshes, right?
Yeah.
Dude, everyone had galoshes in New England.
No
one wore Wonder Bread bags. Fucking
100%.
Fucking Long Island, dude, is fucking
100% people.
Hold on one second.
Bread
fucking
bags.
Wonder Bread bags.
100% people wore that. We didn't wear galoshes.
We wore galoshes. We wore Dickies.
Aren't insulated.
Yeah, and they're for old people.
Galoshes is to keep your feet dry.
Yeah, but we didn't have galoshes.
Yeah, I know. You had paper. You had fucking bags. Yeah, like animals.
People.
Fucking New Yorkers.
No, it wasn't just New Yorkers.
I guess my parents must have had money. I had boots.
You had boots?
I had winter boots, but those boots were handed down from like my older cousin to his brother to my brother to me.
Right. All right.
It sounds like you could tell who was like on the pecking order of like how poor you were. Like the poor kids had the Wonder Bread bags, like the rich kids had the Panera Bread bags. No?
Yeah, that's all right. You know, our bread bags wasn't it wasn't Wonder Bread. It was Pepperidge Farm. Pepperidge
Farm.
Farm.
Now you had a little bit of money. We were sucking Wonder Bread down over
Dude,
here.
are you crazy?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
We had Pepperidge Farm because we had a store nearby that sold the week old, whatever the hell it was called, bread.
Gotcha.
It was thin as paper, and then my mom would make the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the Pepperidge Farm stale bread.
Listen, bro, we were poor enough where my mother used to actually bake the bread because it was cheaper. I don't know what the hell bread cost, but she would bake the bread, like, you know.
Bake the bread
for $2. I mean, you know, she stopped.
All right.
Hey, listen, if you like, the supermarket I go to, which is a half a block from me, it's called Trade Fair, but they really,
You know the story behind Trade Fair? Trade Fair, that guy had 13 sons, and he opened the supermarket for each one of his sons.
Oh, wow.
Really?
That's rich.
Yes.
That's rich.
Well,
Was he Arabic? He's Arabic.
He wasn't rich. He started off, you know, he's Arabic. He came here and he opened up what we were talking about the other day. He was working for 24 hours selling Lucy's.
Right.
So, that makes sense now because the trade fair is like half of what they sell is like halal products and very ethnic foods.
Right.
They have a good international section.
No, they do. Even they got expensive.
Know that.
I used to live across the street from one when I was in Astoria.
All right.
But this is what you said. Your mother baked bread, right, to save money.
Yeah, but
the
there was
people
no
who go to trade
then.
fair, like the immigrants, they're not buying the instant rice.
Of course, because they got EBT cards.
No, they take the big fucking 20-pound bags of rice.
That's what I have.
That's like that's probably a year's worth of fucking rice.
We have one of those.
They do the big fucking bags of flour.
It's way better to make your own rice at home. But be
1,000%.
careful. They're saying some of the rice is plastic.
No, that is true.
I don't know if it's true.
You never seen the video of the guy chopping up the plastic rice?
No. They in China and in Asia, they're adding little white plastic imitation rice to fill up the volume to save on money.
Right.
So here's the deal. If you want to check if your rice is plastic or real, they say pour some rice on a frying pan, heat it up. If it starts melting, it's plastic. And unfortunately,
this
it's
is
in
the
a
kind
lot
of
of
world
rice.
we're living in. Melt your
Oh
rice.
my God. All right.
So
This is
do
crazy.
the test.
I'll do the test.
Put it on a frying pan. Don't add
All
anything to it. Turn on the heat.
All right.
And there should be a few pieces that will start melting.
We also have to do the test on our honey.
Do you eat Campbell's soup?
Yeah, Campbell's soup is all right.
Well, the CEO of Campbell's Soup was recorded on a hot mic saying, "I don't eat that shit. It's not even real chicken."
It's not the CEO said that.
Well, somebody said it.
It was a disgruntled, like one of their like technicians, like scientists.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he said something happened. He got fired, and he said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to spill the beans."
All right, listen to me. We got to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Maybe the guy's just pissed off. I don't know.
No, I get it. That's why I'm prefacing it. He's disgruntled.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised, by the way. And also, Chris makes a very good point. Isn't rice cheaper than plastic? So why are they cutting up the plastic? What do you mean? No, I would think rice is cheaper than plastic.
Dude, we throw plastic
you gotta
out every
grow
day.
the rice, the fucking labor. You gotta cultivate the rice. Plastic is everywhere. You can take some plastic out of your brain and make the rice. We have this is true, and it's crazy. Every human being at this point on Earth, because plastic was introduced into our society on a mass scale, like in the 70s.
Can I show my knowledge because I learned it from you, Ron? Can I? I think every human being has the equivalent of like a plastic spoon.
That's right.
Right? I got it right.
That's right. If you take a sterling silver spoon, we have that amount in our fucking brain.
And it used to be silver probably at some point in time, right?
Hey, listen, dude, back in the early 70s, look at the shelves of a supermarket.
Right.
Every fucking soda pop was in a glass bottle.
Right.
Everything was in a glass bottle.
Yeah, I agree with that. Everything's glass.
Everything.
All right, listen. I want to today's a big day in my house. We're going to get the family Christmas tree.
All right.
And I gave up I think I'm up to 3. I gave up 3 years ago getting Christmas trees here in New York City. I had to give up. It's the principle of the thing. And I got some numbers. What do you think the average Christmas tree is going for on the streets of New York City? We're talking like a 6 to 7 footer. Most people want an 8 footer though. They really want the 8 footer, but 6 to 7 feet. Go ahead.
I'm going to break it down for you, buddy.
Go ahead.
I'm going to break it down for you.
Average price? $150.
No, but let me break it down for you.
Go ahead.
So if you want to do like a 6-7 foot spruce, whatever, and you want to buy one in Manhattan, it's going to cost you about $250. You want to go to Brooklyn, it's going to cost you about $200. You want to go to the Bronx, it's going to cost you about $169. Guess who sells them for $90?
Home Depot.
And it's their policy. No, Whole Foods.
Whole Foods
will not go over $90 for a tree. If you want to get it, if you want to get a live tree, look it up. Whole Foods is their policy is trees do not go over $90.
Really?
That same fucking height, 6-7 feet, is $250 in Manhattan. It's $200 in Brooklyn.
You know why, Ron? Because who owns Whole Foods?
Bezos, Jeff Bezos.
Right, it's Bezos. So
really?
It's the big guy.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that the Amazon guy?
Amazon bought
the
Whole Foods.
Amazon guy.
So it's just a big guy knocking out the little guy again. You know something? Go pay $150 for a tree. Go pay $250 for your tree.
Man.
And give it to the little guy. Give it to the little guy.
Bro.
We're not going to have no more little guys. The same way we don't got.
Wait. I need in first, Ron. I need in. Tag me.
Opie, handle my light work here. Take care of this guy.
This is light work for me. This is light work for me.
Handle him.
In principle, Tony P, I absolutely agree with you. Take care of the little guy, but the little guy priced himself out of the fucking market. When you go into the corner and a Christmas tree, Ron is right. It's going for between $200 and $300 for a 6 to 7 footer.
Okay.
Fuck the little guy.
He
just priced himself out. So now I do go to Home Depot and get a $100 tree. And then on top of it, let go of me.
You sit back, Tony.
The other thing is, then because no one wants to store the stupid Christmas stand every year, most of us live in small apartments. We don't have room for the Christmas stand to sit in a fucking closet for 11 and a half months. Those go for $30 a piece. They're killing us on the streets of New York. So in this case, fuck the little man. And then it turns out it's not even the little man. I've seen the giant trucks coming down Broadway, giant fucking trucks, dropping about 100 trees every couple blocks. Those guys are a huge corporation too.
And by the way,
they can believe it's the small guy coming from Canada. They hire these Canadian fucking college kids to come to New York for a month to make it all look like, oh, look, we're just a small family business selling you Christmas trees this year.
I'll give you a perfect example. By the way, Tony, it's not small little business. Opie's 100% right. The CVS in Astoria on the corner of Ditmars and 31st Street, it's the same fucking 2 or 3 people every fucking year.
Yeah, I know.
And so I talk to them because it's right there, right in my neighborhood. Like, I don't buy a tree, but like, hey, how you doing, man? It's good to see you again.
You're Jewish. Why would you buy a tree?
It's all coming from Vermont and Canada.
Right.
And you're right. You get these fucking semi-trailers pulling up every week, dumping off the fucking trees.
With all the roads that we have on top of the fucking with all the tolls we have on the roads, on top of what taxes these guys got to pay, on top of what permits these guys got to file for, who knows what it's costing them just to be on that street corner? It's not free to sit on that street corner. What do you think? It's random?
No, I'm sure they have to
sit on the street corner?
No, they made a deal with the city. The city's getting their fucking greasy hands.
But that's what I mean. It's mostly the city, I think, and the state.
But my point, I can simplify this. This is not a small business situation. In general, I get it. I try to support small business over the giant corporations every chance I get. But this Christmas tree thing is not small business whatsoever. I've talked to a bunch of these guys. They live in a heated van for about a month, and they had the time of their lives. They got 2 guys. They rotate. The one guy goes out and gets fucked up in all the local bars on the Upper West Side. I've seen him at Gephardt's even. They all have that Canadian accent. They're bringing broads home to the heated van. They're telling the other guy, get the fuck out of the van. It's your turn. And then he goes in there and sleeps with some New York Betty. They have the life. But then I asked them, I'm like, they're basically making a very small salary and making a lot of money on tips. And that's it. That's what's going on, man.
Yeah, but they're young guys and they're banging girls, so it doesn't matter.
It sounds like an amazing fucking job. Of course it does. But don't be fooled that this is a small business operation. And really fast.
Hold on. This is my question then.
Yeah.
If all of those things were to go away, let's say everybody just starts buying their stuff from Whole Foods, and there's $90 trees, and at some point in time you're gonna be able to push a button. If you have enough money now, you just push a button, some guys come put up your tree and do all that stuff for you, right?
You can do that now.
So Christmas time, there's no longer, let's say, trees on the street. Is it really New York at Christmas time then?
It's not New York.
What are you doing, hypotheticals now?
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not doing hypotheticals.
It's not New York. It's not Christmas in New York if for an 8-foot tree you're spending over $300. What says Christmas in New York when your Christmas tree costs $300?
Take away the trees. Take away the roasted chestnuts. Take away the horse-drawn. Take away the horse-drawn carriages. What do we got? Hanukkah.
No one. And I mean,
Tony, the first time you fucking made sense. Let's get rid of this fucking pagan Christmas thing, and let's go fucking full in with Hanukkah. Let's fucking make Mandani crazy.
I lost Ron. No one likes chestnuts, by the way. No one. No, I've never seen anyone buy the stupid chestnuts.
My father used to buy those chestnuts, man. He used to make us eat them. They smell delicious.
Yeah, you hear what you just said? You hear what you just said? He used to make us eat them.
Yeah, bro. Well,
so just to give context,
that's the problem with this world. Everybody's doing what they want to do. Nobody's being made to do anything anymore. Maybe we need to be made to do stuff.
Tony's on a rant today.
Tony, let me tell you this much. So, in principle, I do agree with you that the big corporations are wiping out all the little guys, and I don't like that at all. Okay, but I have noticed that this Christmas tree on the side streets is bullshit. That's a huge corporation too. So listen to me.
No, I got you. Listen, I own a big tree.
I take my daughter. It's me and my daughter's thing. I take my daughter out of school an hour early. We take a little ride about, I don't know, almost an hour north of the city, right? This year, I'm getting a tree from a firehouse. That's small business right there because all the money is going to help the firehouse. Yeah, and they're not going to hammer me for $300. I think with a decent tip, I leave with a tree today for $100.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony, you got a family of 4 living in New York City. They can't fucking afford a $200, $300 tree.
Listen, bro,
but they can afford a $90 tree, and they can sit around the tree and celebrate the birth of your God.
You know what I have? I have a pre-lit tree. I take it out of the garage every year. I plug it in. The lights are already on. I got to argue with nobody. My wife puts the ornaments on, and I'm good. It cost me $300 about 4 years ago. One-time purchase.
We don't have storage. We don't have storage for a fake Christmas tree. We don't have a garage. We don't have an attic. We don't have a basement.
Hey, Tony, how much did you pay for that?
Put it in Long Island.
Hold on. Tony, slow down. How much did you pay for that electric tree?
It was about $300 or something like that.
Right. Hey, your buddy Donald Trump, who you fucking love, because of the tariffs, you're now about $500. You're about $500 because every fucking tree comes from China and Asia, and there's a 30 to 50% tariff. Now electric trees are $500. Thank you, Donald Trump.
All right,
it's not Donald Trump, bro. It's not Donald Trump.
All right, yeah, Donald Trump's God. You're.
Can I say one more thing about the Christmas trees? When I first moved to New York City, they never, ever put up the Christmas trees before Thanksgiving. Now they do it a week before.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks before.
Oh yeah, they're trying to make their money.
It was like clockwork. The day after Thanksgiving, the fucking stands would go up. Now it's 2 weeks earlier.
And here's another sign that it's not working anymore. I know these trees are purposely grown for Christmas. I'm not stupid. You see the mountains that are just filled with Christmas trees, but my point is like. Day after Christmas, you see all the fucking trees that they did not sell that they just now have to fucking put it through a wood chipper. It's a lot. When I first moved to New York, a lot of these tree areas, whatever, they sold out. They sold out, but not anymore. They're left with a lot of trees. A lot of trees. All right. Well,
they chop it up, turn it to mulch, and sell it to you at home.
Yeah, I understand that. But my point is you're out of your mind paying over $300 for an 8-foot fucking tree. That's crazy.
You can't afford it. What the fuck? You want to choose a tree or you want to choose to pay your fucking car insurance?
Well,
come on.
It leads into, guess what city is the most stressed out city in the world? New York City.
Of course.
The list came out. We beat cities that you would be scared to walk around in.
Detroit.
We beat cities where bombs are going off. You understand?
Yes.
Hold on. Detroit? How about Compton, California?
All that. New York City is
man.
the worst city in the world. It's the most stressed out city in the world because of this. This is only one thing we got to deal with.
Cost of living.
The cost of living, the cost of goods, it's absolutely insane.
So I don't know the name of the city. So the most stressed out city in the world is New York City because it's so expensive to live here. The stress of getting by. And then they had the least stressful city in the world, and it's a city in the Netherlands.
Oh, wow. But that's probably really boring. That's the problem with living in a city that's not stressed. They're probably really boring people. You know, I like a little action. I'm not going to lie to you, but you know, I've said it many times. As soon as you leave your apartment in New York City, you feel it in the air. Everyone is just getting ready for the hustle. Everyone is wound way too fucking tight. People think I'm wound too tight. This is not. This is nothing. This is nothing. And you guys know this. Yeah. Like people are ready to fight. The entire day they're ready to fight. That's what this city does to you.
Well, and today is also gridlock day. So they're telling you, don't drive into the city because it's gridlock. And Wednesday, when I was coming to the show for the 5 o'clock show, I've never seen the subways so fucking packed. You couldn't walk on the platform. You couldn't get into the train. Things are picking up for the holidays in New York City.
Well, you know why? They had the tree lighting. So now you got...
Oh, that's what it was, the tree lighting.
So now you got all these people, excuse me, coming in from Jersey, Long Island,
Rockefeller Center.
And they're all coming just to take a look at the Rockefeller Christmas tree. They make so much stupid money. Oh,
wait, are you going to take your kids and you're going to take the wife and kids to see the tree?
We have. It's not a necessity, but we have. We will probably. I mean, they closed down Fifth Avenue, which is kind of nice. I think on the weekends. Yeah. So that's very, very festive. But be careful if you go to the Rockefeller Christmas tree. There are places you can't stand. Also, I'm like, oh, look, I got a spot and I can see the tree perfectly. Am I lying? Is there 100,000 people there at any given moment for this fucking?
Are you doing the ice skating too?
I don't do the ice skating there. No.
That's a rip-off. What is it? $75 to ice skate for like 10 minutes?
$75. Well, I don't know, but we should look that up too. And you can't even move. They pack the ice rink at Rockefeller Center. It's because it's the thing to do. You can get your video for Instagram. Look at me, I'm on the ice skating rink. But they put so many people on it. You could walk. You could walk around the rink in ice skates. That's the best you could do. I don't even know why you would put ice skates on because you're not skating. But I try to stand in an area, and this lady comes running. I mean, running up to me. Excuse me. Can I see your my pass? This is a VIP area sponsored by, I forgot the sponsor at this point, sponsored by blah, blah, blah. And if you don't have a pass, you're not allowed to stand there to look at the tree.
That's when you say, Opie, that's when you say, listen, bitch, I'm Gregory Opie Hughes, you fucking.
Who's? What's a who's?
Hughes, whatever your fucking name is.
You're from Whoville. I just said you're from Whoville.
I did a little Dr. Seuss.
By the way, Rockefeller Center, okay? General tickets from $22 to $124.
Okay.
For VIP skating, which is 60-minute session on the ice, $112 to $204. And then you can get a Prise skate chalet from between $90 to $470.
Yeah, they're making bank.
A chalet? What?
It's a little they're like little globes, and you go in. It's all nice and warm.
Yeah, $500.
Hey, Donald Trump used to.
No, that's for one person. So a family of four, you're not skating for less than $500-600.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, if you want, have you ever ice skated in Central Park?
I have. It's nice.
I've done that.
And honestly, they that's the Donald Trump rink. Trump put that rink in back in the day.
There's two rinks. There's two rinks.
Oh yeah, there's one uptown.
Hold on. The rink near like 57th Street.
Right.
Donald Trump used to manage that, and then he went bankrupt or something.
It was his gift to the city, Ron.
The gift that keeps on giving. By the way, the city wouldn't renew his lease.
Right.
So I don't know. But if you
can I tell you the difference between the two ice rinks? It's kind of funny because the same thing is with the bike path. So if you the ice rink near 57th Street, oh my God, that ice is just smooth as could be. I mean, smooth. And you go around like you're a rock star, like you're getting ready for the Olympics. You go uptown to that rink, they got potholes.
Yeah, but the one uptown is massive. It's the entire, they freeze the Olympic pool.
Right.
But
and the same shit with the bike path. Like a little older now. I still could do it, but it's not as easy as the old days. But I would get on my bike and I would go all the way up to the GWB and check out the little red lighthouse that's underneath the bridge. They wrote a book about it. And then I would turn around from there. The bike path starts out pristine, smooth, just beautiful, beautiful fields for the kids to play on, right? And then the further you get up uptown, oh my God, they don't take care of the bike path. They don't take care of the ball fields. It's like two different fucking worlds, man.
I've gone biking at Riverside. I used to live on 93rd on Riverside Park. So I used to bike up to the GWB, the George Washington Bridge. Once you start, at 93rd and Riverside Park, you start up. It's beautiful, man. It's nice. It's like lifestyles of the rich and famous. Once you get like into the hundreds, there's no more path, dude. You got to go into the fucking street and you got to go into the highway.
No,
fucked up, dude.
Yeah. You can take a bike path all the way to the GWB, but it's not maintained like it is down here.
It's not maintained. There's parts where you have to
potholes. There's basically dead bodies you got to swerve around. It's just
ours gets better, actually. Ours gets better. We start in Pelham Bay. We have Pelham Bay Park, by the way, is the largest park in New York City. And the bike path starts shitty because it starts in the Bronx, and the further north you go towards Westchester, it gets better, actually.
Oh, it's almost like a glass path. It's almost like the Wizard of Oz path by the time you get out of the city. So this person goes, ew, dead bodies. All right. We got Richie Rich coming in with Who the Man. I know Ron's got stuff to talk about. We got FUs. If you guys got anything that bothered you this week. I got a quick FU. Really quick. Yeah. Really quick and stupid. My FU, just to get the chat going, is all the people that feel like they have to clap when a plane lands. What? Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? I hate those people.
Hold on. Do people still do that?
The emergency exit without the slide.
Do people really still do that?
Yeah, they still do that, bro.
When's the last time you flew?
It's been a couple of years, to be honest with you, but but I understand. All right, look, any flight that is more than an hour, people will clap when it lands.
Are you serious?
You don't fly, do you?
Yeah. No, the last time I flew,
Oh wait, I forgot. I flew to my my nephew's wedding in Atlanta. That was less than a year, and yes, we did clap. I didn't do it. Everyone clapped when we landed in Atlanta.
Not
fact.
Me. Not me.
Hey. Opie! Oh my God!
What happened?
Panic. Are you fucking someone? You went into a different dimension. I don't know what happened. You froze.
Something froze for a second. Yeah.
Oh.
I was panicking. I didn't know what to do.
Oh my God! All right.
Clap, because we made it.
Wait, did they hear the whole thing about me landing?
Oh yeah, everything.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you guys got an FU?
Yeah, hold on. I just want to say, when you fly to Israel on El Al and you start to land,
clap. Now that's
they sing.
Yeah,
They sing the national anthem. They sing Havatanila. They sing the national anthem every time, and people are clapping and cheering like it's a fucking miracle.
Now you're making a good point. There are times you should clap when the plane lands. Flying into Afghanistan, I'm clapping. I got here.
Flying into Israel, yeah.
Israel, I think, is on that list.
When you fly into Israel and they sing Hava Nagila, which is the national anthem, it really does give you goosebumps.
Okay, I have a question.
It does give you goosebumps.
Because this guy came across my feed and he was talking about something that I was thinking about. Where do they put all the fuel in the planes?
In the wing. It's in the wings.
They say it's in the wings, but have you ever seen like the schematic of a wing?
No, it's in the wings, and that's why some planes, if you don't, by the way, this is true. You know that plane that went up, and there's been a few crashes where the plane goes up and then it just nosedives. And that's because they didn't properly. You have to position the fuel in a certain way so the plane will get up, and they didn't position the fuel in the wings in the right position, and it was too heavy in the front. It's very scientific in how you gas up a plane.
Yeah, but my question is, if it's 5,000 gallons of fuel, you seen what 5,000 gallons of fuel looks like?
Yeah, it's a lot of fuel.
It's not fitting in those. It's not fitting in those wings.
What's the conspiracy?
Here we go.
Question. There's no conspiracy. I'm just asking.
He's going to say there's no fuel. It's run by
magic.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
magic dust. They're not telling us that the planes are flying with magic dust now.
Magic dust.
Magic dust.
Hey, do you remember that like a month ago that UPS fucking plane, the engine came off and there was like a mile of fire?
Oh, yeah.
Because it was completely filled with fuel.
Right.
And that's what fucking fuel does when you crash with a full thing of fuel. There was a mile of fucking, there was a mile.
The video was absolutely insane. I thought it was AI. Because nowadays, you gotta like question everything you see on the internet. At first, before I knew the full story, I'm like, that has to be AI. That's insane.
It looked like the explosions in Tropic Thunder, where Danny McBride is going.
Right. So you guys got FUs? I got another one. If you don't have one,
go ahead. Go.
There's a new trend where people are calling cereal soup.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's just ignore those people.
Is this where we're living?
I think they're rage baiting, as you know. The word of the year is rage baiting. I think people saying cereal is soup is now a thing.
I'll tell you what. You want a fucking rage bait? Here's a nice one.
A
hot dog is actually a sandwich.
What?
A hot dog is actually a sandwich.
I think so. It's on bread.
There you go.
I'm with that. I'm not trying to rage bait. Yeah, hot dog is a sandwich.
So let me tell you this is my thing. By the way, I know you have a dog. You have anything else besides a dog? Opie?
We got a fat guinea pig.
Do you really? I had a guinea pig. Tony, what about you? You got pets?
I got 2 dogs.
Let me ask you something. You may be biased. Do you consider your dogs overweight?
No, I try really hard because I got a giant dog. They don't live as long, so we're trying to keep us. This is boring, but basically, we try to keep his weight down. And every time we go to the vet, we're doing a pretty good job. So
Tony, what about you?
Every once in a while, the vet will go maybe lose a pound, 2 pounds, but in general, you're doing well.
And Tony, what about you? Your dogs look fat?
One of my dogs has cancer, so she's not fat.
Okay.
And the other one, she goes up and down. If she gets a little too thick in the waist, she's a French bulldog. So if she gets a little too thick, I cut back a little on the food.
Okay, so I want to tell you why I'm bringing this up.
All right.
You know all those weight loss drugs, Ozempic and all that, and everyone's fucking losing weight. It's like they're categorized as like the GLP. They're called GLP-1 drugs.
Right.
So here's the reality. 60% of cats and dogs in America are clinically obese, which is resulting in there are hundreds of thousands of cats and dogs with diabetes.
Oh
so now they are coming out with by the way, they're not calling it GLP-1, they're calling it Meow 1. They're coming out with Ozempic for cats.
Seriously.
And it's yeah, you insert it, and
she's insane, bro.
it's a real fucking thing. They're going to do a 2-year trial. They're going to get FDA approval, and then they're going to move it over to dogs.
That's insane,
and they're going to put
bro.
an
That's
implant in the
where
cat.
we've come in society. Instead of saying, just feed your dogs less, or instead of giving people a course to say this is how you should treat an animal, here, just give the dogs Ozempic. Let's sell you some more shit.
Here's as a dog owner, my dog is stubborn. He knows where the good stuff's coming from. The grease from making hamburgers or the cutting off the fat off a steak. He waits for those days. We don't do that every day, obviously. But as soon as you start doing that with your dog, that's all he wants to eat. He don't know. He doesn't give a shit about his health. So there are times as a dog owner, you have to give him a dry bowl of fucking dog food and let it sit there. He'll eventually eat it.
He'll eventually, yeah.
You start feeling bad because he's not eating, but you're like, you can't feed him the garbage every day.
Correct.
They had this news segment on like Good Morning America, and then Will Reeves, Christopher Reeves' son, who's on the show, goes,
right.
I have a follow-up question. Why don't you just stop? Why don't you stop overfeeding your dog? Like, why give it medicine? It's not like your dog or cat is sneaking into the kitchen and opening up the fridge. You're the one feeding it.
Ron, you're 100% right. And you got to talk about this very carefully, but we said it at Gephardt's the other night. There are people in this fucking building I don't recognize anymore. They look like melting candles, right? There are people that need to be on this stuff for real health issues, but a ton of people are using it because it's the shortcut to losing weight.
It's the easy way out.
Instead of eating a little less every once in a while, they would rather take the shortcut. And with that, I want to show you something really fast. And it's not fair because she's in mourning. That's what everyone's saying. Leave her alone. She's in mourning. But has anyone seen what Kelly Osbourne looks like?
No.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's saying it has to be on one of these medications. This is what Kelly Osbourne looks like.
Yeah,
she's still a young girl.
Yeah, it's unrecognizable. Jesus Christ, it looks like Ozzy with the glasses.
She looks like Ozzy.
She looks like her father now.
Yeah.
That looks insanely unhealthy. But be careful.
Looks like a ghost.
Be careful, because if you say anything online about that video, leave her alone. She just lost her daddy. I lost my mom. I'm not looking like a skeleton.
Not yet.
But seriously, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that has to be one of these drugs. We don't know for sure, so we got to be careful, obviously. But why would you do that to yourself?
But you know what's funny is like,
why do you think that looks better than being a little chubby?
It doesn't. But it's funny, like humans are taking Ozempic because they can't control their own diet.
No, they're
lazy. They now can't control the diet of their dogs. They don't have the impulse power to say no to the, your dog or your cat, meow, or I'm hungry, the puppy, you feed it.
But listen, we got to be, once again, really careful. There are people, everyone knows someone in their life that really, truly needs something like this for serious health issues.
Health reasons, diabetes, for Christ's sakes.
And it's become the trendy thing to do instead of like, dude, I suffer to try to keep my weight down. I suffer to try to lose 10 pounds every year. I lose it, I gain it back. And then you see these people doing literally nothing and losing all that. It's like, what the F, bro?
I don't know.
Hey, Tony, I'm just going to make a comment. I don't know why, but from the forehead up, dude, I keep seeing Pee Wee Herman. What's going on, bro?
It's the light, man. It's the light.
I know. My lighting makes me look like I have cotton candy hair. I mean, I'm hanging in there up top, but some mornings it looks like I got cotton candy for hair.
Yeah.
Listen, you should consider yourself lucky. You got a good head of hair.
Look, I look like freaking. I look like the bad tune.
Dude, you look like Pee Wee Herman in Pee Wee's Playhouse.
You look like you're growing a carrot on the top of your head.
At the top of my head. Well, I've got no hat, man. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No,
it's good. You're good.
No, now you look like the Unabomber.
You're good. Wait, you guys don't have any other FUs? I got one more.
Go ahead.
You hate a lot of people, Ope.
Huh?
You hate a lot of things.
Not really, just for the show. My life, and then I turn this off, and I actually have a damn good happy life.
Opie, can I say something before you go into your
fun, happy stuff is boring. What?
Opie, I have a nice segue with Ozzy Osbourne if you want to wait a second before your next FU.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm just trying to fill up space. Because you guys don't have FUs, you son of a bitch.
Allow me to fill up the space for you.
Now, really, Ron?
Allow me to help out.
Yeah, listen back to this. Who filled up more space today, Ron? You certainly fill up more space on the camera.
Look at this.
As you
fucking, people want to wear my skin. It's fucking crazy.
You're turning into
something. Putting any facial hair on that face is a sin. You're covering up the beauty of it.
Dude, I'm gonna shave it. It's taken away from my beauty.
No, don't shave it, bro. Leave it, bro.
No, it's taken away from my beauty. So speaking of Ozzy Osbourne,
right?
You know they're coming out with the sequel to This Is Spinal Tap.
Yes.
So Ozzy Osbourne, 2 people came out and said they fucking hated the movie because in their eyes it was a documentary mocking them. 2 musicians said that. Ozzy Osbourne and Steven Tyler.
Oh, okay. Oh, the original.
Here's the quote from Ozzy Osbourne.
Wait. I lost you for a second. So you're talking about the original Spinal Tap, right?
I'm talking about the original Spinal Tap. Okay. They're making a sequel. The original Spinal Tap, when it came out, Ozzy Osbourne said, I was the only person in the theater not laughing. He said, here it is. I was the only person in the audience that wasn't laughing because it really was like a documentary to me. These things actually happened.
Right.
Everybody would go, oh, haha, number 11. He goes, I did that. You know, when they say, what's the max, turn it up to 11? He goes, Ozzy goes, dude, I fucking said that. And he goes, when they get lost going to the stage, he goes, that fucking happened to me. He goes, this was like a gut punch to me. And Steven Tyler said he thought they were mocking him. He thought they were actually mocking him when they made the movie. Because he goes, there was some things that were so similar. He says he thought they were mocking him because it was so real. I guess there's a scene in the movie in backstage there's a mini bread scene that was in Spinal Tap. Backstage there's a mini bread scene. I don't know. Steven Tyler said that was so real. Right. He started crying, and so Steven Tyler goes, we were so famous at one point. We were fucking divas. And he goes, we would demand a giant roasted turkey. Yeah. No gravy, no stuffing. We just wanted the pure protein. And we would make them fucking cook up fucking 3-4 turkeys for everybody. And Steven Tyler would go, he'd come off stage with 12 ounces of Jack Daniels in him and a half a gram of talcum powder. Right. Profusely sweating, and he would look at that fucking roasted turkey, go, ew! And he would flip it over, and he goes, every time I flipped over that turkey, he goes, I would feel so fucking good about myself. Oh my God. And he goes, there's a scene in Spinal Tap. There's a bread scene in Spinal Tap backstage, and Steven Tyler goes, I'm convinced they got that from Aerosmith.
Of course they did. Of course that documentary was insanely accurate. Steven Tyler, he should have just had a sense of humor about it. He knows how ridiculous it is to be in a band and the stuff that goes on backstage, on stage, on the tour bus. So the Spinal Tap pretty much documented that shit and made it funny at the same time.
He said he thought it was a personal. Yeah.
If he started crying, that's because you were being a piece of shit. So it just proves that you're a piece of shit. And cry then. Cry.
Right.
Maybe that's why they wrote the song, Crying.
Crying.
Yeah. He said he took it so personal that he said, well, you know what? I'm going to have to get over it because I'm a professional. But he thought it was a personal attack on him.
So, Spinal Tap 2 is going to be a pile of shit, right?
Of course.
Why do you think that?
The same way history of the world.
They waited too long to make the sequel because, first of all, there's not even rock bands anymore. So what are you going to be mocking? You're going to be mocking like Sabrina Carpenter and Bad Bunny and Taylor's. Who are you going to be mocking? Because there's no real rock bands anymore touring.
That's Jesus, Opie. I think you're kind of right on that. Like, where are the touring rock bands? Where are the Dave Grohls and the fucking rock bands that were hustling? Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, fucking Foo Fighters. Just hustling, going from gig to gig because they just fucking loved it. Those guys are gone.
They're gone. These kids are not listening to the rock, man. Not much.
Now they're all YouTube stars.
Although, I walked by my son, 2 nights ago, and he was listening to the Killers, Bright Side. And I was like,
Okay.
there's hope. There's hope. There's hope that he's gonna like some rock. These kids don't like rock, man. I'm telling you, I'm in it. Yeah, I got 2 kids. They're both teenagers now. I'm in it.
Man, God bless you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, when we were growing up, dude, all we listened to was like AC/DC,
right,
Pink Floyd,
right,
Zeppelin,
right,
Aerosmith.
Yeah, because that's all we had,
Black
Ron.
Sabbath.
You understand?
right.
When we grew up,
yeah.
When we grew up, you didn't have it. If you had a television in your room, you were lucky. So what did you get? You got the record player, you got the tape deck, and you sat there and you listened to stuff, and your friends came over and you talked.
Right.
People don't do that no more. People sit in their rooms playing games where they're beating each other up on the games, right? As far as I know, that's what my friend's kid does. And they talk to each other from the couch.
Yeah, I mean, I think rock did it to themselves, though. You know, it's really kind of a bummer that there's no rock bands anymore in general, but I think they did it to themselves. I would like to do a deep dive on what happened where rock literally went away. Literally went away. Was it because it was easier to make music in a studio without all those people? Did they rely on the computers and everything else, and they didn't really need to like set up a traditional studio with the entire band? But they had to have done it to themselves, and there has to be a jumping off point that, as I have this thought today, I don't know, what it is, but it's worth looking into. Dude, you could say this 100 times. Will you please stop? We're not here for the nonsense. Jim Norton said that you made Ozzy sit outside and annoyed him. I never did that. All right, so I addressed your stupid question. So can you move on? This guy literally made 20 accounts to say this today. These people are fucking lunatics.
I just know
lunatics.
Yeah.
See, because the narrative is I was just a terrible person when I did the big radio show. Everything I did was just terrible.
Listen, that's a whole. Hold on one second. Hold on. I got to say something. I just met you. I know nothing about what you did in the past. I really don't, right? I know that you were this and you were that. But that being said, from the day I met you, you've been nothing but nice to me.
You're horrible, Opie.
You've been nothing but nice to me, bro.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
I don't know.
Exactly
bro.
Right.
People.
It's all for show, people. Opie. Greg Opie Hughes he's a sweetheart.
Thank you. Carl said the same thing.
Bro.
He's a sweetheart.
This stupid narrative that people are trying to push forward is ridiculous. I sleep very well at night. I took care of a lot of people in this fucking business.
All right. In a way, you're like Donald Trump, my friend.
Probably the guy was probably rage baiting, and he got me. Good for him. But I made Ozzy wait. Let's walk through that scenario. One of the biggest rock stars ever, right?
Ever.
Is outside the Opie and Anthony studio waiting because me, even though I was on a big radio show, who do you think's bigger in that scenario? So now I'm wielding this power to make Ozzy wait. And Ozzy, one of the greatest rock stars ever, is going to put up with that shit?
No way.
Oh, go away, you loser. I answered your stupid question. You got me rage baiting, which is fine because it's good for the show. But move on with your dumb nonsense.
I have a feeling. So you interviewed Ozzy
many times. He was awesome.
He comes across as actually an incredibly intelligent, witty, funny guy. Is that true?
He's very funny. He was very funny. He was very humble. He was very smart. The mumbling was a little tough at times to try to understand what he was saying. But when you understood what he was saying, highly intelligent. Yeah. But what I took away from Ozzy, and Jim Norton gets all the credit. Jim Norton had the relationship with Ozzy. What you take away from it, he was so appreciative, so humble. You couldn't believe you were in the presence of Ozzy. You would think he would have that attitude like they portrayed in Spinal Tap. You know what I mean? But he was so down to earth.
What I think people don't realize, and like matter of fact, his daughter, Kelly Osbourne, and the son, Jack, talk about it. There's like, people don't realize, like, when my dad was in the studio making records, like he's like an idiot savant. He was like a genius, right? Creating the music. People don't realize that he he knows all the instruments. He can play everything. He's like a musical prodigy.
Right.
It's not like a fluke that he had this success.
There you go. All right, I think we gotta start wrapping up, Ray. We haven't even done anything.
We haven't done nothing.
Well, the thing I gotta explain this to people too, because there's a lot of podcasters. They can't do this they simply can't do this every day. So they do one a week, two a week. I do this every day because it's my nature. I've been doing this my entire life. It's easy to do an hour of this every day, but we try to keep them short because I know everyone has a million fucking podcasts that they're trying to get to. So I try to make it short, make it quick, hit hard and fast, and we move on. So that's my philosophy.
Hit hard and fast. That's my philosophy with the girls.
Hard and fast.
Hey, Opie, since you're talking about everyone and their fucking mother, even Trader Joe's has a podcast, right?
It's yes.
You want it quickly before we go? The list just came out. The top 10 podcasters of the year 2025. Dude, I didn't see us.
No, man.
I didn't see us, Opie.
Maybe next year.
You want to go through the list quickly?
I'll be honest with you, Ron. You sent me this list.
Yeah.
And there was a time I knew all, and I say this in quotes, all the competitors in radio.
Yeah.
Me and Anthony, when we were in our heyday, that we looked at all of them. None of you are on our fucking level. Even you, Howard Stern, you bitch. So I'm a podcaster now. I'm a live streamer now. And you sent me this list. I don't know half these fucking guys.
I don't. You want to go? You want to go from 10 to 1 quickly? And we'll,
yeah.
All right.
Maybe I know some of them. Let's see.
These are the top 10 podcasters for 2025.
You know how they, for the end of the year, they come the top 10 this, top 10 names for dogs.
Right.
Just came out. Top 10 podcasters for the year ending for the year 2025. Number 10.
Right.
The Diary of a CEO. Do you know this? No. The Diary of a CEO. All right, you know this one. Number 9.
Awful.
Number 9. Oh,
right.
Like the Beatles album. Number 9. Number 9. This past weekend with Theo Vaughn.
I know Theo Vaughn.
What are your thoughts on Theo?
Didn't
he start with you?
Yeah.
You're responsible for his career, right?
I've said it this way.
He's responsible for a lot of people's careers, bro.
He's talented. When he was on my show, he literally did start on my show. I brought him on when no one knew who the fuck he was. No one knew his podcast, and I took a chance on him. And then, of course, he returned the favor nicely by canceling when I almost had him on this podcast years ago, but he canceled last minute. I haven't heard from him since. Hey, Theo, go fuck yourself.
You fucking
How about that, Theo? Go F yourself. Yeah, clip this and send it to Theo.
There you go.
So the point with Theo is, I'll tell you this much. He's a talented guy. He's absolutely talented. But the level of his success does not make sense whatsoever. That's what I say today.
Opie,
and I think he plays that stupid card pretty well. I think he really is a dumb guy.
Well, you know what? I don't want to poo-poo on people because he is going through a tough time right now.
Well, whatever.
He was talking about suicidal thoughts and stuff, and he tried to do his Netflix special at Beacon Theater, and he got booed. Right. He got booed off the stage. It was,
dude, the amount of guys, right? And look, I think Anthony's on the same page with this shit. The amount of guys that we helped with their careers, the amount of guys that we put on our giant radio show before they had their own show, before they had their own podcast, before they were selling out arenas, they were coming in to fucking sell hopefully a few extra tickets for Caroline's.
You're right.
And then you fast forward, we don't have the big fucking show anymore. I don't sit in the big seat anymore. And these mother effers all turn their backs on both of us. I am speaking for me and Anthony. And it's the truth. If you watch or listen to Anthony, he's not getting these guys on either. Holy shit. Go F yourself, Theo Vaughn. Go F yourself, Bert Kreischer. Yeah, I'll name names.
But here's the thing. When Anthony does get I don't know if you want to say big name, but it seems like Anthony and Jim Norton are doing a lot of shit together lately.
Well, they should be.
Yeah. I
said that years ago. That at the end of the O&A run, they were the show. They were the show. There's no denying that.
Yeah, I have a quick question for you, Opie.
Full time.
I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Besides Theo Vaughn, because I think this is very interesting. Besides Theo Vaughn, how many other people do you think you're responsible for their success? Because a lot of people got their start on the Opie and radio show, and they got their start on the Opie and Jim Norton show.
I would never say responsible, but we certainly
not responsible, but help them, help launch their career.
I mean, you help get them to more people, to a broader audience,
dude.
I mean, besides Theo Vaughn, who are we talking about?
Dude, the story.
Chris DiStefano.
DiStefano had MTV, help before me, but I can't say responsible. That's up to the audience. That's up to the audience.
But give me some more names. Theo Vaughn.
Well, I mean, the famous story is that when Joe Rogan was starting his podcast,
Joe Rogan,
he came on our show. We loved Joe Rogan. We loved him, and his podcast didn't have numbers at first. We had a much bigger fucking audience, and I was able to get the company to run Joe Rogan on the weekends on our channel.
Excuse me, Opie. You are responsible for one person's career, pretty much, and you've said it yourself.
Who?
Bill Burr. You're Bill Burr.
No.
Rich Voss.
No. We helped all those guys, but I think someone like Bill Burr.
Okay.
And Joe, that's why I don't want to say responsible, because I know we helped Joe Rogan.
Okay,
we put him on our channel on the weekends.
Yeah,
and our huge fan base was embraced Joe Rogan. That was a real thing back in the day. We had a huge fan base that would embrace anything we said.
Correct.
And also on the weekends at the time was Bill Burr. Bill Burr's podcast wasn't doing anything yet. We had the much bigger audience. Does Bill Burr have a huger presence than me? Of course. Of course, the whole thing is flipped. But back in the day, he was another guy that we absolutely helped to get his podcast out there.
You're absolutely responsible.
And then it's got to be said that, sorry, Ron, you got me going, which this is the good stuff, I guess. Then Bill Burr famously came to me, and he got to a point in his career. He didn't want to do things for free anymore. And he said, I just want to get paid. I said, I get that, Bill. Went to the company. Said, Bill Burr wants to get paid to keep his podcast on the weekends. They said, we don't need Bill Burr. They famously said, we don't need Bill Burr and we don't need Joe Rogan, because then Joe Rogan also around the same time came to me. If he came to Anthony, I don't know, but I know he came to me. Okay. I'm sure he probably talked to Anthony as well, to be fair. And he said, look, you guys are cutting up my show on the weekends. I want the show to run as is, which if you're a content provider, I get it. Went to the company and said, Joe Rogan wants, he doesn't want a 1-2 hour block. He wants the whole show played on the weekends. They said, we don't need Joe Rogan. We don't need these guys. So both of them went bye-bye. And then look what happened to those two guys. Sirius XM could have had Joe Rogan and Bill Burr if they played their cards right. Easily.
I remember you saying something, because I know his son. I know Greg Girardo Jr.
Right.
Didn't you say Greg Girardo is one of the people you wish you didn't let go or you kept?
No. That's No, the Greg Giraldo thing was some of these guys, I wish they did the show more.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Greg Giraldo was an amazing talent, but he didn't do the show a lot. That's where, for whatever reason, it wasn't because we didn't like him or anything. We didn't have a lot of fucking open spots back then. Everybody wanted to be on that show. So when I finally needed a little help from some of these guys, and they all just said, your little podcast, go at, that's why they could all go screw. And that's why I burn bridges, because I think that makes you a terrible person.
I want to say this. You really were fucking famous back in the day, because I did your show like at Pete's Tavern, right?
Well, it was a pop-up.
The first time.
Sure. Yeah, it was a pop-up.
And I remember you. Oh, and then I did it again later. I did it at Gephardt's. And I remember you saying to me, and you said to me both times, hey, be ready. You're going to get a massive jump in views and likes.
Right.
When we did Pete's Tavern, and then we did Gephardt's before COVID, right?
Yeah, it was,
And you said
connected around then, yes.
Yeah, and you warned me. He's like, hey, just be ready. You're going to get a massive jump. Dude, I got 30,000 likes after doing your show. Yeah, that's how famous you were.
And I'm not in that
world anymore. I got 30,000 likes. No one knew who I was.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off, because these guys would come through that studio door And by the time they left the studio, they had sold out shows wherever they were
name recognition. Dude, no one knows who the fuck I was. I had 31,000 likes after doing your show. Because I killed. I mean,
look, Bert Kreischer, a talented guy, deserves what he has, right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't big when he was coming on the Opie Anthony show. He even said he was a fucking fan of our show, right?
Yeah.
So I finally need a little help. I'm starting the podcast. I got my dick kicked in by Sirius XM. I need help now, you fuckers.
Yeah.
And I wrote Bert too. Hey, Bert, can you do my podcast once? It'll mean a lot to me. I kind of need the help, right? Nobody writes back. I'll always be a fan. What the fuck?
In other words, no.
I'll always be a fan. What the fuck does that mean?
Wow.
Just say no. I'm not doing your little fucking
go fuck yourself, Opie.
What?
He's saying go fuck yourself in a nice way.
100%.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
I should have said that back in the day when these guys were trying to get real traction.
Yeah,
back in the day, did he still have that belly?
He was always fat.
Yeah. So he was always.
It's a good thing you didn't fucking say anything to those people back in the day. You did what you did because you're a good guy, bro. And that's the bottom line.
Right.
I do remember you saying you had a big fucking part in Rich Voss's success.
Oh, Rich Voss. I mean Rich.
What happened? What's wrong with that guy?
Rich, who do you think you would have been if you were never on the Opie and Anthony show?
Maybe I'd be some kind of guy who's always selling, stuff on the side. I'd be selling Christmas trees, maybe.
Whatever.
I don't know.
I got to go now. I'm mad.
Now you're mad. Now you got this guy mad. Now he's got to go walk.
No, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'll turn this off within 10 minutes. I'll forget I said half this shit.
1,000%, bro. I'm with you.
All right, listen. For real, I got to go. Tony P Comedy. No, Tony P. No, Tony, your whole name, right?
Tony Papadog.
No, it's Tony P Comedy. That's it.
Well, on Facebook, it's Tony Papadog for some reason. But Tony P Comedy on other platforms.
Go with Tony P, will you? Papadog it's too ethnic. I feel like ICE is going to get you.
There you go. And by the way, there's plenty of other guys that did the exact same shit, and they did it to Anthony too. You don't see a lot of the old guys on either one of our shows.
Speaking of Anthony, let me finish with this, because the last time Anthony and Jim Norton were on Skankfest, Anthony said, "Can't fucking Opie just fucking suck it up, tuck his dick in between his legs, and let's get back to business." He goes, Opie and Anthony, if we come back, would be serious fucking money. No. Would it be serious money if you guys got back together, or is that just bullshit?
No, 100%. There's nostalgia. There's nostalgia at this point, but I have no desire. He just said way too much, crap about.
You got to stick with your scruples, man. You can't give in. I mean, like, what do you want to do a show with a guy who overtly is racist?
Well, I mean, let me.
You ever see his fucking Twitter account, the X account? Dude, it's bad.
Let me.
Anthony's X account. He doesn't mince words when it comes to African Americans.
Well, yeah, I don't really want to be in that world to begin with, but it's more about
you have children. You have to set an example.
More about all the garbage he has said since the show ended. Look, we both took shots, but to this day he hasn't stopped. He hasn't stopped.
By the way, I just want to say,
I would just walk in a room like, "Hey, how are you, pal?" No,
I just want to know, Anthony's doing some psychological shit with me. Because he's like, "Hey, I fucking love what you're doing," blah blah blah. Right. He's fucking laying it thick on me. Yeah, dude, I think you're great, blah blah blah. Watch out for this Ron Berman. He's more intelligent than you believe.
He's a manipulator, trust me.
Yeah. He's trying to get on my good side. I know.
And the fact is,
I have a good side, Ron.
I think we got a little nice thing going on, and every time there's a nice little thing going on, these people come out of the fucking woodwork to try to destroy it. I'm not stupid.
Hey, look what they did to Chris Ferretti. Fucking ruined that guy. Jesus Christ.
Is that what happened?
Gene, how can you have such thin skin as a comic?
Is that what happened? They got to Chris, and that's why he goes.
He said it was too much for him. Anthony and that fucking podcast. He goes, it crushed him. They said it crushed his soul. The negative comments. You fucking suck it up, you fucking.
How about you just don't read that shit? I'm aware of this terrible stuff out there. I avoid all of it. I honestly lost Twitter to the point I don't go on there anymore. I literally go on Twitter to go, hey, I got a new podcast out. Hey, here, check out this clip. You just gotta. I lost Twitter, so why would I go there and read terrible shit about myself?
This is what people don't realize. This is what Chris Reddy doesn't realize. The more they come after you,
it means it's working.
It's because you're doing something right. They don't come after losers. They don't come after people who aren't making waves. If they come after you and attack you, that's a good sign.
Of course,
I love it. I cherish it. I love it when they come after me.
Listen to me. I know it's working. The numbers are moving. Today we had 39 people check this out. Usually we have about 20. We're on to something, Ron.
So the last time I really spoke to Chris Ferretti, he's like, yeah, dude, I can't do it. He's like, they came at me so hard. My soul was crushed.
Oh, God.
My soul was crushed.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
Then you're in the wrong business.
I also think his soul was crushed when I gave him that lap dance. He said he could feel his.
All right, Ron. I got to go.
I had a lady tell me the other day, get the fuck off stage. Literally in the middle of my set, she said, get the fuck off stage.
Well, she was doing everybody a favor, Tony.
What?
That woman has a lot of sense.
Yeah, that woman is a goddess.
That's why you keep booking me, Ron.
Get the fuck off stage, yeah.
You know who I'm proudest of today? Myself. You want to know why?
Oh, why?
Because Ron tried to bait me into a red hair conversation today about 5 times.
Right.
And I didn't bite, Ron.
High five, Tone.
Oh, good for you, Tony.
High five.
You're a 51-year-old man maturing.
Yeah. He didn't take the bait. You didn't take the bait, Ron.
I didn't take the bait, Ron.
You didn't take the bait, Rage?
No, I didn't.
Me and Tony are going to be wearing MAGA hats next time we're on.
1,000%.
That's right. Tony's turning me. I'm turning red. I'm
turning
going red.
Now they have the hat. They have the red hats. MAGA for Mandani.
I know.
Mandani.
Mandani's going to be a bust. All you people that were worried about our Muslim mayor, watch what he gets done. Nothing.
You know what Mayor Adams just did? Because he's so worried about Mandani.
Right.
Because Mandani wants a full boycott of all Israeli companies, and he wants to void all their contracts. And Mayor Adams just did an executive order that he can't do that anymore. It's Israel is fully protected from Mandani cutting off ties with Israel.
Oh, all right.
Opie, what happened?
I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why I'm like transparent at times on my own live stream. It's weird. All right. It's
you're not real.
There you go. Ron Berman comedy on all the socials.
Listen, because 40 years ago, almost today, there was an incident at my high school, but I don't want to talk about it later because it happened now. You want to quickly go into it or no?
I gotta go. I had to go 20 minutes ago.
I know. You got to go make smoothies for the kids.
Got to make smoothies, and I got to get ready. I'm going to go get a Christmas tree north of the city today and save no less than $200.
Dude, go to what is Walmart?
It's a thing. We go to the diner. There's a diner where they have the milkshakes with the piece of cake sticking out of it, so all the kids can fucking Instagram the shit out of it. But me and my daughter, we actually eat the shit.
I think I know where you're going. We don't
just order and take our Instagram picture and throw it in the garbage.
Are you going to Connecticut?
No, we're going over the river and north a bit.
All right. Because there's a great place like that in Connecticut. There's some little diner, and it's got all those crazy like Instagram treats. There's like 87.
That was another one of my FUs that I didn't get to. The people that are ordering.
Doesn't New Jersey isn't New Jersey considered like the diner capital of the world? It's like it has some of the best diners.
Bro, we live. We're talking about Connecticut, but you're right. I'll take your FU. People are eating all of this crazy shit, and then they want to shoot themselves up with Ozempic.
There you go. Look how we brought it all around.
It's insane.
But I'm gonna defend some of these people absolutely need it. I get it.
No, if you need it,
then
you
there's
need
a whole ton of people that are just taking the shortcut, and
Listen.
you look like a melting candle.
Can I say one thing?
The bottom line is,
Ozempic. Good.
the bottom line is there wasn't a boom in that. People didn't just everybody got diabetes. It's not the people that need it that have raised the prices to what the hell it is. And by the way, my guy's the one who regulated those prices, isn't he?
There you go. All right, listen, I gotta go.
Yeah, just quickly.
No, I'm not getting into the Trump shit.
No, there's no Trump. I'm baiting him now.
Ozempic and all those drugs, they weren't made for weight loss. It was a side effect that went, it was made strictly for diabetes.
Yeah.
It was type 2 diabetes.
Right.
It was a diabetes medicine. And whoa.
Right.
And it's still in the diabetes medicine.
It wasn't a weight loss medicine.
The sick part about it is my cousin has diabetes, and because it's so expensive, he can't afford it because he doesn't have medical insurance.
There you go.
So all the people
who doesn't have medical insurance. Well, I hope this administration can fix.
Oh my God, let's go. They don't want. Look.
There's another FU.
Look, he's going to give it a gun.
I'm going to tell you why. I don't give a fuck what political party you believe in. They do not. None of them want to actually fix that shit in Washington.
No, they don't want to help.
It's too hard to do. They don't want to deal with that. And I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. It's the Republicans' turn to get the blame for sure. But there's going to be a Democratic president right around the fucking corner, and our healthcare will still suck in America because those assholes in Washington, none of them want to actually fix it.
All right.
I'm hoping President Newsom can fix it because he is going to be our next president.
All right.
That dude hasn't been able to fix his own. He's going
to win.
Oh, we almost made it.
No, Ron, he's going to win.
And everybody will be homeless.
Oh, we almost made it.
Everybody will be homeless. Do you know that there was a guy who went around building shelters for homeless people, and the mayor and the government of California went around and ripped all of those shelters down?
Yeah.
Because guess what? The guy was ending homelessness. He was ending homelessness. But homelessness is a business, and it's a big business in California.
We almost got there.
Well, I didn't.
I can't help it. These cult MAGA Jim Jones fucking Kool-Aid drinking motherfuckers. They can't help.
Hold on. Who's drinking the Kool-Aid, Ron? Who's drinking the Kool-Aid? This guy went into office saying he was going to end homelessness, right? Did he say he was going to end homelessness?
I got you.
Did he say he was going to end homelessness? 24 years later, here we are. The homelessness has gotten worse, and I'm drinking Kool-Aid? If I'm drinking Kool-Aid, you guys are probably smoking some drug that I've never even heard of. They're putting something other than THC in your gummies, Ron. Just so
all right. Can we?
I sent you a video of Donald Trump being interviewed by Ollie G. Okay. And Donald Trump doesn't know it's a joke.
Right.
I sent you that video this morning.
Okay.
We need to play it.
I didn't see
We need to play it for Tony next time.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen the movie.
Is it in the movie? There's a clip of Donald Trump being interviewed by Ollie G. And Ollie G's like, I got a great idea.
Yeah, when he's got the
ice cream
glove. The ice cream glove. I got the ice cream glove.
All right. I got to go.
All right, bye everybody.
I really got to go.
Layer up, it's cold.
Keep the stash going.
It's bread bag weather. Don't forget, bread bag weather is here.
It's actually winter. This is what winter should be.
Winter. It's a little weird.
It's a real winter.
All right, I got to go.
Bye everybody. Have a good day. Happy Friday. Good Shabbos.
Thank you to Tony P.
Thank you.
I can't say good Shabbos to my people.
And thank you to Ron.
Let me say it now before Mandana gets sworn in. You're not going to disable the word Shabbos.
Good. I mean, Merry Christmas, you. Merry Christmas, you idiot.
I want the Jewish mayor back. I want Bloomberg. Give me the fucking Bloomberg. He was a good mayor. Give me the Bloomberg. Got rid of smoking.
Enjoy your Hanukkah and your dimly lit fucking apartment with a sad bush in the corner with your dumb candle.
Dreidel.
What president?
I made you out of clay.
One president a day? What's wrong with you people?
Dreidel, I will play. Hey,
how much do you want to suffer?
With us people? Jesus Christ! If that ain't anti-Semitic, I don't know what the fuck is.
One president day. How much suffering do you guys need to do? I can only imagine the Jewish families with the young kids, and they got a pile of presents, and they go, "Nope, one a day." Just one a day, everyone, as you stare at a stupid, sad bush as you try to make believe it's a Christmas tree.
So we do get 8 presents. We get them for 8 days, but people don't get silly. Like the first couple days of presents, like day one, it's practical shit.
Yes.
A pen set, socks, underwear.
Oh my God.
You know.
You're proving
And
my
then like the
point.
last day is like the bike
Oh,
or the
great.
stairs. You know, the Atari set.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, you guys suck.
Yeah, man.